Usually do it with a statement. Thank goodness it's Friday. TGIF. Well, that's the case right here on Hard Facts as well. Good afternoon. Welcome to Hard Facts in 92.3 Nigeria Info. Sam Orkuchinedu here. It is the 23rd day of the 5th month in 2025. As I said earlier, it's a Friday. And as always, we have interesting conversations on Hard Facts for today, starting with the big stories. The APC, which is the ruling party at this time, endorsed Tinubu as sole candidate for 2027. And asks appointees to defect or resign. So your guess is as good as mine. Who exactly is Eno? She the lady who used to work with Nigeria Info? Or the Akwa Ibom State governor? It depends. Core members in River State lament unpaid allowance since emergency rule. It have touched everybody. Coming up at 4, we'll be talking about emergency rule cases transferred to Abuja amid concerns over fairness and cost. And the important question is, from a legal perspective, what are the grounds for transferring a case to another court? And some analysts have said that if the PDP does not win the next presidential election, they might not survive another 5 years. In other words, the party might be on the brink of extinction. How true could this statement be? We'll be looking at the viability, the possibility, the sustainability of Nigeria's main opposition party. Can it still survive? Well, 6 brings the major news. After that, it's open season. And at that point, we would have confidently said that we had a great show on Hard Facts for today. So time and chance can only tell. Stay with us.
You spend
The endorsement of the president as the sole candidate for the APC come 2027. This is as all 22 governors elected on the platform of the All Progressives Congress have unanimously endorsed President Bola Tinubu as the party's sole presidential candidate for the 2027 general elections. The endorsement was announced on Thursday by the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, at the APC National Summit held at the State House Banquet Hall in Abuja. The summit was themed Renewed Hope Agenda, the Journey So Far. Uzodinma moved the motion for Tinubu's adoption as APC's sole candidate, which was seconded by the PGF Vice Chairman, Governor Uba Sani of Kaduna State. Let's hear them do what they do.
The President has provided both policy direction and political backing. It is our duty to translate these at the subnational level into tangible results. We see this summit as a call to deepen alignment, bridge gaps, and accelerate delivery.
Today, our party is a toast of the nation. Everyone wants to be part of this APC family, and this is not a coincidence. It's about strong leadership, the leadership of Mr. President. Looking back to the months preceding our national convention in 2022, I can comfortably say that we made the right choice.
Mr. President, you are lucky to have all the political caterpillars in Nigeria present here today. So I congratulate all of you. Yes, speeches have been made. I want to adopt all the speeches. There is no need for me to make another speech. Mr. President, today is not all about you. It is for the different arms of the APC administration to give account, a midterm account, to Nigerians.
All right. So the voices you heard are of Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, who is also the chairman of Progressive Governors Forum, Abdurazak of Kwara State, and of course the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, all passing a vote of confidence on the president. The motion was put to a voice vote and adopted with a standing ovation by summit participants, including, of course, Vice President Kashim Shettima, the Senate President, members of National Assembly, serving and former governors, APC bigwigs, stakeholders, chieftains. And all of this was kickstarted by Ganduje, who is the chairman of the party.
As the chairman of the party and on behalf of the National Working Committee, the only recognized platform, I believe, legally, the only recognized platform to field a candidate in any to field a candidate in any election, I hereby affirm the various endorsements and declare President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the sole presidential candidate of APC. My people shall stand on your mountains, we shall on your mountains, on your mountains, on your mountains, we shall stand.
You know what? There are lots of things that are uncertain in this world, but what you can vouch for, in fact, you can bet your left kidney, was that they were going to sing that song. You were certain that at some point that song was going to come up. Okay. So, should I say congratulations to APC members? President Bola Tinubu, as of now, and based on the events of yesterday, is the sole candidate for 2027, even though we are not at that point yet. And while you might have criticisms, you might have a thing or two to say, it was an APC summit, right? So, these kinds of things happen. It wasn't a national engagement. The president was not addressing the nation. That was an APC affair. So I guess they obviously have a right to pull off something like this. But everyone saw this coming. Everybody. I don't think anybody who is politically conscious is shocked at the events of yesterday. If you are shocked, well, I'm not quite certain where you have been. But if you need reasons as to why what happened yesterday did, I might have two or three. First of all, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is entitled to serve 2 terms as guaranteed, provided by the Constitution. And when last I looked, nobody really does 1 term, even if I mistakenly become president. I say mistake because politics is not my thing. I'll find it very difficult to ask people to vote for me. I just imagine I must be under the influence of something. So maybe I just wake up tomorrow. I mean, I also feel like, what? Where am I? Who am I? Waiting, carry me, come. What's going on? Sir, you are the president. Really? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. It's not a dream? Yes. No. I think the last one is no. Okay. Since I'm here, my mandate to run for 8 years. So there's no way Tinubu would want to do 4 years and leave when he can do another 4 years. Everybody is not Mandela. Right? And every president of Nigeria has attempted to go a second time. I say attempts because good luck did not win his own. But Obasanjo did, Buhari did, Tinubu is about to. Yar'Adua, unfortunately, died in office. And good luck still finished the remaining 2 years. So this is normal. It's not, there's nothing, I don't think anybody should hold it against the president for wanting to go again. Secondly, which I think is the most important factor, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has had a dream of being president for the longest possible time. And if you follow his career, he has risen through politics and the corporate world. He has quite an impressive profile, you have to admit. But this has always been the target, because being the president of Nigeria makes you the most influential political figure in the country. The power that the Nigerian president wields is too much. I say that very boldly. You are influential on a national and continental base. Nigeria's president is one of the most powerful on the continent. So that kind of power is not the kind that you will not want to enjoy for another 4 years when the Constitution allows you to. Thirdly, Tinubu is a political strategist. He is king and kingmaker. How so, Samara Chinedu? With the last president, you cannot take away the influence, the Tinubu factor in helping make Buhari a president. In that case, he was kingmaker. And after that, his slogan heading into this particular election that made him president was Emilokan, which is, it's my turn. Which means I have waited for this for as long as humanly possible, and it's time for me to take it. A person who tells you very clearly where they are going, they put their cards on the table, that person will take as many years as the Constitution allows them to take. If by mistake the Constitution not clear truth and say, sorry, we didn't bring this up earlier, but there's another 2 years that you can add, of course, he will add it. But while we all saw this coming, I did not expect that he will be the sole candidate. I was expecting some sparring from the APC, some back and forth, some other people, just give us the thrill of a primary election. Let us see the kind of influence that other people wield. Let's see who supports who. Let's see what seems like a fight. Of course, we know, Tinubu might eventually still win the primaries. Then we'll now be talking, is it direct or indirect primary? No, let all those conversations happen. But now, if this will stand till 2027, that means the APC will not need primaries because they have only one person. And now you have to ask, who can the opposition present? Because the APC has told you clearly, this is where we're going. Take it or leave it. How would I end this monologue? Well, I should just play that again and fast forward it to the song.
As the chairman of the party.
The chairman, wait. I'm waiting for the song. That's right. On the mandate of Bola Ahmed Tinubu shall the APC stand. Well, moving from that to the next big story, Akwa Ibom State Governor Umo Eno has allegedly, reportedly, many newspapers are careful with the words they choose in describing this, finalized plans to defect from the People's Democratic Party to the ruling APC and has reportedly directed his commissioners and other political appointees to either join him or resign. The long-rumored move, which had previously circulated on social media, was disclosed on Thursday during a closed-door meeting of the State Executive Council, according to a source who was present but spoke on the condition of anonymity. Everybody's careful how they touch this particular story. They say, well, he said, somebody inside said, they claimed, they did. It's not, I can't really say my name, but, and it's everywhere. So I'm using all the words that they have used. Allegedly, reportedly, supposedly. There's no certainly. It's just, I think he very likely said it. I'm almost sure, 80% sure that he meant it. His body language suggested it. And these were the words quoted, at least this one is verbatim. It's no longer a secret. The government told us plainly that he's moving to the APC and expects every appointee to either follow him or step down. The source said. He made it clear that there will be no negotiations or compromises. But this is the part of this report that I'm impressed by, if we are to go by this. Anybody who claims not to know about my decision is living in the 18th century. That's what they claim, the governor said. Appointees must choose now, come with me or leave the stage. For elected officials, that's another matter. But I will not tolerate disloyalty. They claim that's what the governor said. Now, the question you might want to ask is this right? It doesn't have a direct answer. But what I can tell you is it's not wrong. Ethically, it's wrong. But legally, there's no problem. You know why? He limited this to appointees. That means the people that he appointed. Commissioners and people in government that he chose. Now, a governor is going to choose those that he's comfortable working with, preferably people that are in his party. And that same governor has the right to hire and fire. So if he says, if I appointed you and you are not with the APC, I will fire you. Yeah. Ethically speaking, it doesn't seem right. But yeah, the governor has the prerogative. He can fire. So nobody can take him to any court. You might say you don't like the reason, but with or without that reason, he can fire a person he appointed. He was also smart enough to say for political appointees, it's another ballgame. I agree. Because for them, not appointees, for those elected, for them, they have the people's mandate. So members of the State House of Assembly were voted in by the people. And you cannot threaten them to defect with you. But what I can tell you is APC is one stage stronger. It hasn't happened yet, but it's very close, and there are too many sources that claim that the Akwa Ibom State Governor will defect. I can also tell you that Akpabio might have an influence on this decision. But most importantly, I can tell you that if he had defected earlier than now, then he would have been one of those that joined in singing the song yesterday. Coming up next, corps members are complaining about their allowances that have not been paid since the emergency rule started. But let's talk. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. WhatsApp is 080-903-06. 416. We've talked about the APC endorsing Tinubu as sole candidate for 2027. Also talked about the Akwa Ibom State Governor asking appointees to defect with him or resign. And coming up, we'll be talking about corps members in River State crying, shouting, stretching, kicking that they've not seen state allowance since the emergency rule began. Hello, Tinubu. We do a lot of stomach politics in this part of the world. And now the governor of Akwa Ibom State asking his commissioners and cabinet members to decamp with him to APC. What's so special in this APC? The same APC that brought hunger, fuel hike, and hardship? Someone who won election on the platform of PDP, now decamping to APC. Stomach politics at its full colors. It's well. Enoch from Ada George says. Now my first call seems to be from Ida, calling from Nkoro. Hello, Ida.
Yeah, brother. Happy weekend, my brother.
Happy weekend to you too.
About the corps members, I'm pleading with Abbas, the sole administrator, to please pay these people. Most of them are not from here. And these are our corps members. They are suffering. If you go to all these our rural areas where they are staying, my brother, you will pity for these people. So they should please pay them so that they can take care of themselves. Mosquitoes everywhere. Most of them are sick now. Please, Abbas, pay them. Thank you. God
Well,
bless you.
Ida, calm down first. Ida, wait. Which one's mosquito everywhere? Did they tell you that mosquito is handling them?
My brother, mosquito is everywhere.
No, wait now, wait. You specified this set of mosquitoes targeted at the core members. Did anybody complain to you?
Yes. I went to my community in Koro Kingdom.
Okay.
About 4 of them are sick.
Because of mosquitoes?
Mosquito, yes.
And it's biting them. It's not biting those that are not core members.
It's biting everybody.
Okay.
It's about core members now. You talk about I can't jump to any other issue again.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ida. Well, Solemn Shator, I don't know if you're listening, but I'm certain that someone close to you is listening. Please settle the core members, else malaria, we finish them. That's according to Ida. Please save them from mosquitoes. Gift from Yenogwa. Good evening. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead.
It is where the mosquitoes are biting.
Yes, indeed. Very important.
Let me start on your mandate we shall stand. The truth of the matter is this. It is a party affair. They are 100% right to come up with that very solution to what they see as a problem. We don't need any other person in this political party. Not that on that very day of primaries you cannot contest it, but as it stands today, people are coming up with coalition and all the rest. From now, we are not even close to the election. So if people are preparing that way, what do you expect APC as a political party to do? To fold their arms? They will never try that. They will start preparing. Okay, you are preparing to chase me out of Aso Villa. Then let me prepare. We don't have any other person. It is this man that we see within the party as the only person that can do this job for us. That is left them. So be it. That is their luck. On the one of Eno, I just saw a breaking news. We were talking about allegedly. He has now compared Wike and himself. He said Wike failed to take those steps to fight illegality in the party called PDP that is so much loved. I'm talking about Eno, the governor of Akwa Ibom State. He said he would defect. There is no need of him praising a government or a president. Then the political party will be angry. And you are seeing that the president is doing well and you don't want me to praise him. Then I'm leaving and they fight. Who will sign? National Secretary. If today I win the election, that even if I use zero party, if I win the election at the end of the day, go to court and nullify it, who will be the loser? The people and myself. So it's the best thing. I am leaving PDP that I love so much.
Okay.
That is the breaking news that I speak with you.
All right. Thank you very much. Gift. JJ from Rumibo. Hello, JJ.
Sam, I greet you this afternoon or evening.
Good afternoon.
On the mosquito, the mosquito already know the omens, so they may not be biting the omens. But these people are new people from various parts of the country, so
fresh blood.
I think they need some
fresh blood,
some attention, so that they don't seek malaria as a result of mosquito bite. The mosquito don't know them.
All right.
That said, Sam, let's turn to the book of Cable on the 18th of September 2014.
Okay.
And let's also check Vanguard 18th of September 2014. And even Premium Times put it differently and said PDP shut door to other contestants when they were endorsing the former president Goodluck Jonathan that is the sole candidate for the 2015 election. You see, we don't learn from history. That was the 2015 election that he failed to. Everybody, they did the same thing. They hailed him, they shut the door, they said they had adopted him. Just check those dates now, on the 18th of September 2014. All those were done, and at the end of the day, where is GEJ today? So for me, if we don't learn from history, it will repeat itself. They should allow the president to at least touch the life of the people. All the people that are there right now put together, they are not up to 10% of Nigerians. So for me, I think they have a straight battle ahead. But you talk about not doing primaries. They will do primaries to adopt him, to just adopt and just, okay, we are doing the left-hand page for purpose sake. But They have a big fight ahead. But the Akwa Ibom State Governor, he has said it. He said that if you cannot stand the heat, you go out of the kitchen, let him go alone, or you join him to move. I don't think anybody has it. It's just his choice, and he can do anything he likes with his choice, especially when it's legal.
All right.
Please.
No questions. Thank you, JJ. Chima calls from Rumokuta. Hello, Chima.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Oracle.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Oracle, what happened in the APC gathering is we call it a normalcy now. There has been a recurrence in all our democracy or every government that the sitting president is always giving I think, an open check to this thing. Even if Jonathan might have lost his own, it happened in Tinubu's time. Even Buhari said, the APC said nobody should contest today apart from him. So, but if Tinubu has done very well, just the way you analyze it and the way he is, if anybody thinks that you can come and multiply with him, because ordinarily it's not automatic, that's how it goes, but they will make you understand. But selling of form, you can go and buy your form, and it's up the primary, you can marshal out your strength. And the aspect of the one that Akwa Ibom State Governor is saying, let me make us understand, and that is one of the reasons why we should cherish the man they call him some weekend. Some people cannot stand pressure. That is it. This is a man that stood the whole thing since 2015, and up till now, the only thing he could get for what am I saying, is for them to come and say they will bring him down. From the state here, they come and they ask the suspended governor, they wanted to bring him down by all means. All this they are doing now, I think maybe they want to calm down or whatever, is because they saw that the suspended governor has fallen. That's why they want to be like this, they are now affecting meeting. But to me, the man has said it clearly that if you're not going with me, I will sack you. I cannot work with somebody that has a different ideology with where I am going to. It's very, very simple something. If he has to negotiate with anybody, he will not negotiate with those that have been elected. The councillor, the chairman, the assembly member, those one can be negotiable. But I appointed. No, now. No follow. My name is Chima Dike. I'm calling for Mukuta.
Thank you, Chima. Logoman from HA. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Sam, Oracle.
Good afternoon.
Greetings for you too.
Greetings to you too from the studio. All right.
Yes, the core members complaining about their stipend. My brother, is very unfortunate that the sole administrator, in as much as I look at man, never one day recognize him, but he is sitting on top of our resources. The governor left over 200 billion in the coffers of River State, and this man came. And Tinubu at the same time released allocation of the state to this man and his members. I don't know what is he doing with the money. You see, when we say that this is this is a plot against Rivers people, a coup against Rivers people on how to siphon the resources of Rivers State for 2027 elections, people begin to ask us questions. What is this man doing? No project executed anywhere. Then, where is this money going? I'm not happy. You see, my brother, Samorako, is very unfortunate that FCC Minister and Mr. President and Fabio is in charge of our resources. Oh my God! The project that the governor started, nothing is going on. No new one flagged up. Money is coming and money is going out. He cannot even pay core members that are serving us. Some of them are serving in a remote area that they are paying transport. My brother, well, we're all watching. I know that nobody will die with money.
Thank you, Legaman.
APC, my own party.
Well, that's as much as I can take from you. I need to move on. Braid calls from Buguma. Hello, Braid.
Yeah, Oracle.
Good afternoon.
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you too.
Yes, Oracle. My name is Chief Comrade. I am Braid.
All right, go ahead.
Oracle, the Akwa Ibom State Governor, he has already made his intention known to his State Executive Council. It's expected because right now the way PDP is going, you cannot put foundation on nothing. Because by the way it's going, at the end of the day, if you are going to bear the flag, who give you the flag, there is a lot of faction that one cannot even substantiate right now. And also the president, APC, and also the national chairman, and also the Senate president and the governors, Progressive Governors Forum. I think what is they did is expected from them because they are leaders of the party. And but the door will still be open. In as much as we want to contest, there is no problem. But these are the power breakers of the various states has come out to endorse him. Maybe there are things that they are seeing that we cannot see. Because there is an adage in my local palace that what an elder could sit on the floor to see, if you put the child on top Iroko tree, he might not see. Come to our youth corpers, since they have not having their stipends. Well, I want to appeal to the leaders of the NYSC to please get to the administrator to know what is the bottleneck that they have not received their stipends, because other areas, other ministries, and other parastatals, they've been receiving their allocation. So I don't know what is really the problem of the allocation. So they should be able to go to the administrator and
Thank you very much. Thank you, Comrade Braid. Let's see, can I squeeze in that headline now or after the break? Okay, let's see what we can do. Some core members serving in Rivers State have expressed concerns over the stalled payment of their state allowance. Speaking in an interview, they said since the declaration of a state of emergency in the state, the allowance has not been paid. They are now appealing to the sole administrator to pay them the allowance.
They paid us December, November 2024. They paid us January 2025, February. But immediately this state of emergency whole shenanigans started, they stopped the payment. But I do not really see how all of that should actually hinder the payment. It's something that they can do it from anywhere in the world. Like they can make the order and they can press the button and send the money. It makes no sense. I wish if any of them, they are actually listening to this, they can actually, even both the months that they have not paid us, they should send us, especially B1 core members that are passing out how many months that has accumulated.
I believe we should have been paid in February, if not for the political unrest that was happening, and we are not sure how from the state to come again until all of these issues get resolved. And I really hope that these issues get resolved on time.
All right, so to make it clear, it's their state allowance, not their federal allowee. All right, just putting that out there. After the break, I take your messages. Stay with us.
Nigeria Info.